Hi guys, it's Tuesday, March 28th. It's around 1 o'clock, I think. 80 degrees a little over last week. Snowstorm this morning. I didn't go to work today because I couldn't see this morning. I was snow blind again. More white stuff. But anyways, gonna go inside and see if we can make a video on correcting the train wreck. I'm hoping it's not as bad as it looks. So I'll be back here in a few minutes. Just want to give you a shot of the weather. It's dying down now, but she was really nasty this morning. I made it about a mile up the road. I couldn't see and I was getting too close to the ditches, so I turned around, come back and went back to bed. Got some much needed rest, so let's go back inside here and I'll get that all set up. So I'll be back. Hello guys. Well, here we are with the train wreck, which I don't think is as bad as I thought. First, before I get into this, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Got some very high views on that one. A lot of good comments, all positive. I very appreciate that, because I was a little nervous to put that up there because this is major screw up. And like I said, I want to thank everybody for commenting. I haven't got back to them all. I worked yesterday. Didn't feel like it, but I did. And I was glad to have the day off. I guess the storm came for a reason. So, anyways, also like to thank Rich, Cytojet 883. He called me probably an hour or so after I put that video up. And I was only talking to him for a few minutes, and he knew figured exactly what I did wrong. It was not a product failure. It was my inexperience. When I get paint, regardless of what it is, I go by this. I always get that, and I was very lucky. The Matrix Paint, Darren and Andrea sent me the manual quite a while ago. Well, I was good there. So, but what I didn't know, after talking to Rich, he's run into the same thing with paint. Some paint. The paint was really thick, and I as soon as I started spraying that, I realized it was thick, but I didn't know what to do about it. I thought that was normal. I've never run into it with the other Limco paint. It always laid down good for me. It was never thick. But this, after I reduced it, was really thick. And then talking to Rich, he's run into the same thing, he said, and with some other brands. I can't really remember everything he said because I was kind of tired when I was talking to him, but I didn't know you could over reduce the paint to get it to spray out. Kind of embarrassed of that in one sense, but not in another, because like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with different brands of paint, and that's what I run into. And that's why it went on so dry and bumpy and everything else like that. So, and I watched VW Darren's video, and he knew something was up with the reducer. Well, that was my fault. I didn't over reduce it down to get it thinner so it would be more sprayable. Why it worked out on the test panels, I don't know. Why it come out on certain places smooth, I don't know that either. I'm sure I'll figure that one out sooner or later, but like Tom says, I'm going to learn a lot from this mistake. I should have stopped at that first coat when I knew there was something wrong, but I just didn't know what it was. But anyways, I'm trying to explain this. I got to talk to a paint rep just a few minutes ago, actually. I took that Technic gun back. The manager guy wasn't there, so I couldn't talk to him. There was a girl there. She didn't know much about paint and stuff like that, but she called the rep, which I think is about 3 hours from here. He's not in local area, but I guess that's not too far away. But I told him exactly what I did, and he suggested the same thing the body guy I met there last Sunday morning. 1200 wet, as long as I don't get no color coming through. He said I should get good adhesion with the clear coat. And I know some of you have mentioned that I should go to a lower grit, which makes sense to me. But he said if I went to a lower grit, like 800, I would see swirl marks. And he did say too, I'm trying to remember everything he said. He said I could go 1000 dry, I believe he said. Now, I don't know if this is right or wrong. I just have to take people for the face value here, because I don't know. But anyways, I want to show you some of the places I've tried. I'm going to try to pick this up on camera. I tried on top of that fender, right there. And I know this is probably not a good place to try and capture, but right here is sanded up really good, nice and smooth. I do have a better place to show you over here. Right here on the hood, I picked the worst spots. Yeah, let me see if I can get this camera to go down there and show this up. It's really hard to do, but right here it is sanding out. There's still a little bit of shiny specks in there. I don't know if I have to take those all out, but I'm going to find out before I do anything else. Actually, I am going to try to get a hold of BW Darren. He gave me his number there in that video, so I am going to try tonight. I don't know the time difference, but I do believe he's the guy to talk to about this. I tried there. I did another little test spot here. Actually, I did use 800 wet on here, but I don't want to go. I'm really afraid that I'm going to go deep. I tried a spot on this sunroof. This is so hard to show you. Right in this area. Actually, I think you can see these little circles left. Those are some of those little bumps that I had right there. I think I have to take that down a little further because I can feel that. But Matt suggested nothing finer than 1000. So I would sooner use 1000 wet. I like that. The sanding, the wet sanding, it feels like it's not scratching as bad as it would dry. Now some of this I don't know what to do with because it's already smooth. So like this areas here is just like perfect. It's like glass. So anyways, I want to show you that and get your thoughts on that. Actually, I think you can see this better here from this distance. But it is sanding out, and that is the worst spot on the car right there. Oh yeah, and I did this place up here too. I don't know if you can see that. I wish it was a different color. Might show up better. I don't know. There you go. I think I'm showing it. Anyway, I can't show too much there because I don't know if it's showing up or not. But the paint. There's my paper, wet water I was trying. I got to get a sponge and I got to get a squeegee and whatever paper I go with, I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I'm not doing anything until I find out for sure. I'm not making that mistake again. But the car looks excellent, this color. It's a shame. I know I'm going to learn from this mistake, but I've been just as pleased if it had turned out nice. I'll be honest with you. But we'll fix her. The paint I used is that MSBLV. I should have had my glasses. Right there. It's the same with the pearl. It's the same. I'm going to crack this open here, show you how thick this is. And like I said, I didn't know I could over reduce it. Now I do. I think Rich said up to 10%, and it would have made a world of difference. I guess that's the first thing I learned. Anyways, see if I can get a shot of this. There it is there. It's really thick compared to any paint that I've ever used. I guess white is common for that. If I say any of this wrong, just excuse me, because I got so much going on in my head. I've been reading, watching, listening, and right now it's quite a mumble jumble. But by Friday, I'm hoping to have it figured out. Now, the pearl, not as thick. Now, when that was reduced, it sprayed out good, so that wasn't bad. That's how much I got left. I'm hoping I don't have to do the whole car. This here is some I had left over, and I just sealed it. Just give me a second here, guys, and I'll show you that. This is reduced, and it is very thick still. Now if I had to put a little more reducer in that, it probably would have been okay. Let's give you a shot of this off the stick, which I never thought. Don't know much about that either, but it is thick. It just runs off in a steady stream before it starts to drip. I'm not sure. It's a technique I have to learn. I will learn it. I'm half thinking about getting one of those, see if I can get one of those Zen cups or whatever they're called, something like that. But anyways, the reducer, in the mixing instructions over here, it says there's, I gotta set this down. There is MBR 100, 200, 300. Slow, just your ordinary base coat reducer, and then slow, very slow. Well, this is MBR 400, and it is super slow, I guess, is what they said. Now, I don't know if that's right or wrong reducer for that, and that's where I want to talk to VW Deeren on stuff like that. The shop here, when I paint it, was probably around 75 degrees when I first sprayed, and then it did get cooler. Not a lot. I don't think it went below 68 degrees total, because I had my fire humping before I started painting. So just I like it warm, not too hot. But my ventilation, when I sprayed the base, the white base, there was hardly any overspray. I think because it was so heavy, I guess. But I am going to put in a couple fans. Like I think Tommy Shoe's got them in his garage. Just back that way, blowing this way towards this fan, maybe help that along. I don't know. Like I said, I got a lot to figure out here. If I'll get it, I got to figure out how I got to sand the parts that are okay, because I want to give everything another couple coats of clear, maybe 3 if it's recommended. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, this is all stuff I got to find out, and hoping to get to talk to VW Deeren on that. because this is his product. He knows this product, so I can tell. I mean, he has great luck with it. I don't know. I just wanted to give you an update where I'm at. I'm down about it because I didn't really want to do it again, but I'm not that bad. I'll get it. I'm just hoping I can save the job, because you know, I'm happy with the color and how the pearl laid down and everything. So, and I'd like to thank everybody for their support. Cecil for sharing his past train wreck job there. Beethoven, Tom for the messages there. I think that was great. All that perk shop. And like I said, all the comments and suggestions and stuff like that. So, like I said, guys, I'm not going to do anything until I know 100% sure where I'm going. Got a lot on my mind here. I got a grandson due today. Nobody's called yet, so she's not in labor yet. That's the first one. That's how close it is. So that's why I wanted to get the car done, because I wanted this stuff all out of the way before the babies came. But we get mixed up in the middle there. So, and then I'm going to take a little break because I'm tired, stressed out. Being stressed, tired. I don't mind the work. I really don't. I enjoy the work. So. But I enjoy it when it turns out really good too. So, but anyways, I'm gonna let you go here and say thanks, Darren, there for making the video there, and give me your number. And like I said, I'm gonna try very hard to get in contact with you and try to explain this all out and get your opinion on it and everything else like that, because I value your videos. And your opinion, and everybody else's too. YouTube's been my school. YouTube and this garage and trial and error, because that's all I'm doing here is trial and error. But like Tom says, once I get done fixing this car, I'm going to learn a lot. I guess that's the way I got to look at it. Look on the bright side. So, guys, I'm going to let you go here. Thanks for watching all the comments. Take it easy. I hope you're having better weather than we are. Storm stopped, but it's still not crazy out there. It's white. Don't like white. Just don't like white no more. So, take it easy, people. And we'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, see you later.